No, we'll be back. Can I have a drink? Can I have a pop? Is that all right?
Pop.
Yeah, right.
So it looks.
We're back. I just need rebuffeting.
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 We're back. We're back. We're back. You're on.
Rebuffeting.
Rebuffeting.
You're all right, sir.
Oh, that's. I should have done that because now I'm going to start laughing.
Just wait. We can carry on with your story. If nobody comes back,
Right, we can carry on with your story.
They put part 2.
Paul.
Rebuffeting.
Rebuffeting.
Oh dear.
Oh, God, it's like a nightmare.
You can carry on with your story.
Yeah,
We're
I
back.
was going to put that video on for you.
Can I have a drink? Is that all right?
Oh, no, you cannot.
What do you want?
Oh, can I have Coke? Go. Is that all right? Thank you
Can I
very
have some
much.
watatata, please?
Can I have something to whack me? What do you used to call it? Wet my throat.
Whistle.
Let me whistle. What's that? What
was that racket's feedback, Jan?
Oh, just it's bad. We're going to carry on now.
Hey.
I'm going into the little boy's room.
All
You
right.
can carry on with your story.
See you in a bit.
I've got a little story. Then,
Mystic
That's
juice. Bit of
right.
mystic juice. I reckon that would. Thank you. I reckon that would because we were talking about all that. You know.
Carry on, man.
What are you doing?
I'm so tired.
Right.
That's the sheep.
No, it's just me. What am I going to do?
Just bet the chat.
It's the B chat.
just a
The B
bit.
chat. It's the B chat.
No, bouquet.
The
BK.
back. It's the
BK.
back chat.
BC.
BC chat.
Back.
Could have been. It could have been Bert.
Work.
Bert. Could have been
We'll
Bert.
just carry on.
Should we just carry on? Right. So
we don't need it.
we don't need it. I'll wait till it comes back. It's coming there.
Oh, because they'll go, oh, you should have carried on.
Oh, you should have carried on. What if I'd have carried on and interrupted me?
Well,
Just drying
Sorry,
his
guys.
hands. At least he washes his hands.
one of the bits.
And hopefully.
His bum.
I've got to ask him.
Oh, how is it?
How is it?
How is it?
How was what?
Your little friend.
It's all right.
Good.
Cornelius.
Chameleons. They're fine.
Bonelius.
So, where we left off. So we're on about the voices appeared. So,
They can answer comments.
yes.
Okay.
So
Just
basically,
Okay. Oi, oi, okay.
Mystic Juice, what was that racket? Ghost in the Works, I reckon that would be. Hi. Tell him we heard him we.
Got to share.
For what?
You got to share.
Oh, that's something else. Right. So basically, the voices started happening. They kept saying, right, what's your name? Blah, blah, blah. It used to say, my name's Bill.
By the way, we are all wearing our Mystic shirts today.
So, yeah, as you can see. So everybody was basically saying, right, what's your name? My name's Bert.
Yep. Sorry.
And they're thinking, right, Bert. It's like, yeah, I used to live here. I died in the chair, which there was basically a chair, a really old.
I'm just looking to his poor comment. It didn't Hazel.
For some reason, it didn't show my comment when you came back on. Nah, we can see it now,
We
Hazel.
can see it now.
That's good. So basically, they had this really old chair from the either early 1960s or 50s.
It was in the house when they moved in, weren't
And
it?
it's always been in that house, and it's really old. And that's my chair. And
Squeaky bum.
Tell me
squeaky
how.
bum. And that wasn't me. And they said, yeah, I died. I was in that chair in the corner, blah, 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 blah. And Morris obviously was a bit suspicious of the voice, so he'd hide the recorder basically under the beds, as you can see there, and record them while they're trying to go to sleep, which nowadays seems a bit strange. As you can see, it's a very famous photo, that one. There's a bit
To
of
me, that
reflection
looks
there.
like that. To me, looks like she's jumping.
That's what everybody says.
That's what that looks like to me. I wouldn't say she's levitating there, where her legs are, and you know what I mean. If you levitate, you're probably like, not seen Hollywood films where just lie there like you've been abducted by an alien, just float up.
And there's pictures of them though. Well, like I say, they'd be asleep. There'd be nobody in there, and he'd have this remote control camera in there, and he'd be taking pictures, and you can see the duvet moving while they're asleep at bottom, like ruffling off and moving upwards and stuff moving like you couldn't.
But that's just their feet moving.
No, it were all of it. It would peel, not like you imagine that, but you take 10 photos.
Yeah.
Look at them all. You see the duvet slowly moving. Really strange, but
that's a bit like
so this,
duvet at
I
night.
think on here
It slowly moves.
you'll hear Morris asking questions, and then you'll hear the voice. And you're gonna remember this is coming out of an 11-year-old girl.
You can play this, can't you?
Come on, let me hear you say my name.
That's Morris asking questions.
That's not my name.
The weirdest thing.
That does sound like a dog.
Lois. Say Dr. Belloc. Come on, let me hear you say that. Come on, let's hear you say Dr. Belloc. So could you close that door down? Say Dr. Belloc. What is it?
Can you hear the voice? Good show.
Come on, you squeak the bed. I can't hear you talking. Now, say Dr. Belloc. Come on. Come on, say it for me, Dr. Belloc. Dr. Belloc.
Yeah. And that's not for a child. No. It never alters, does it?
No.
I come from Jura when I don't. And I have 5 years judge where Rita lives.
Strange.
Weird, isn't it?
But didn't they, when they were kids, is it true they used to play in that graveyard?
Yeah.
And there was actually a grave of Bill in there. So some people saying, well, they've made it up, and what they've done, they took that name off that.
Yeah.
But that Bill did live in that house. So how would they know
Basically,
that? You wouldn't know
Morris-
that from a tombstone, would you?
Morris went round to see his, I think it was his nephew, this
Just
Bill.
paper jam.
And he says he confirmed no, he did live in the house. And yeah, his name was William Wilkins, and he did die in the house like in 1961 or something. And basically, that graveyard she was mentioning, you can actually visit his grave still, but it's not in that graveyard; it's in a different one. It's still in Enfield, where it's further
They've
away.
moved it.
No, how can you move a bloody grave?
You know, you can move a gravestone.
No. It's always been.
Well,
in
they
this.
moved that one at Heath, all those gravestones there.
No, it's always been in this one because him and his wife's there.
Uh-huh.
But she obviously says, "Oh, I come from this graveyard," but that was the one which was down road from their house. Whereas the one he's actually buried in is at the other end of Enfield.
She had voice as well. It weren't just that recording; did other recordings.
Oh, there's loads,
and it never altered.
Straight.
The voice sounded
They were
like
saying the
that
thing-
all the time.
The part of the throat that she was using, if you talk like that for 5 minutes, you're gonna have proper bad throat damage. And she was talking for like hours on end, and there were no damage at all. And she's only 11.
And it
very
did sound
hard
like,
to,
sound like a dog, and it did sound like an old
It's my
man as
favourite
well.
case. It's fantastic.
It is
Really good.
The film, the Conjuring film's good of it, but I do like the
documentary
The Apple
was fantastic.
TV one is loads better.
Yeah.
And they've even recreated the house exactly, haven't they? And like I say, they speak, but it's actually like when a mum speaks, and the actress, it's not it's actually a mother speaking. They've used all the tapes.
So basically,
it's amazing how they've
they're
done
using
it.
the original recordings, but actors are sort of miming it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So what's people's thoughts? Like, do you reckon it's real or fake?
I personally think that parts of it were real, but I think they possibly put things on.
They've kept it going. They've made
Because
it more
people-
interesting.
No, because people weren't believing them. And says, no, but there is stuff happening. Says, well, there's nothing happening now for ages. And
Yeah.
obviously we know for a fact that you can't get paranormal activity on demand.
Yeah.
They would do things to keep people interested.
It's like they probably seen a glass move like that.
Mm.
I pretty much a bit boring that. So next thing, there's a glass that goes across the room.
They
Oh, look,
admitted-
it's getting worse.
The kids admitted to bending spoons.
Yeah.
And
Right.
doing other little bits and bobs. But
So it was a bit of a mixture of like them being fake as well at the same time, things you can't explain.
yeah, so basically you've got the photographer whose opinion where he saw marbles being thrown.
Yep.
And he says no one chucked them.
It's a bit like our 2P.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
that's it.
We know it can happen.
It
He's
can happen,
basically he's seen that happen, and he says that I can tell you 1,000% that were genuine.
Mm.
He says, but with levitating, he says that lost me. He says it were a bit far fetched.
Yeah.
Morris swears. Well, he used to. He died now, but he swore until he died that everything that happened in the house was genuine.
And
Says
he's
he's
still got
seen
all
it.
the records, haven't they? The family.
All the recordings are still there and stuff. And
Shame
Guideline
you can't use quite a bit of AI just to see what's.
Playfair, he wrote the book. He says it were all genuine, and obviously other people have
What?
said.
Jan and Barbara.
I would
But-
give them the benefit of the doubt. I think.
I think now, Bob, what's going off is now in the paranormal. I think people are too quick to call fake, especially some of these debunking channels. They're too quick to call faker out, and I think that's what's happening.
Like I say, in Morris.
But if people didn't fake stuff, there would be no need for these debunk. You know what I mean?
You got to think though, witnesses that saw stuff happen was a policewoman.
Yeah.
And that's obviously a policewoman.
She's
Scientists.
The policewoman's not going to try to jeopardize her career. You know.
Yeah,
No,
there was
not over
basically
that.
a policewoman saw something happen. Members of the public seen something happen. Neighbours saw things happen. Scientists seen some stuff happen. There were random people who didn't even know the family saw stuff happen.
Yeah.
There's so much evidence pointing
Yeah.
towards it being real than
See, we like debunking, don't we?
Yeah.
If we were in the
impossible.
70s, if we were in this 70s, we'd try to debunk that, wouldn't you? But I don't think it was like that back in the
Spot on
70s,
everything.
were it?
no.
Not like it is now. But like Barbara says, I think you've got to give the, unless it's a complete, you know it's fake. You know,
It's completely
I
obvious.
think you've got to start giving people the benefit of the doubt.
Like I say, Morris and Garland Playford, they were there nearly 2 years.
Yeah.
Every single day to get to the bottom of it. They didn't sort of go for a week and think, nah,
And they're not making nothing out of it. They're not making money out of it.
Apart from the book selling, but
Yeah.
from investigating
Yeah.
and helping the family, not a penny.
Not a penny, nothing. I
Not
think
a single
I think they did have newspapers paying them to go in, didn't they, and stuff like that. But that was just because they were struggling at the time for money anyway. Which people say, oh, that's it, they're faking it. Not necessarily means they're faking it. You could think of better ways to make money than say you've got a poltergeist, you know. Because back then, I mean, yeah, you got to look. Exorcist had just come out, I think, or was that before?
I think it was Exorcist quite 1974.
Yeah,
That was not obviously 1972, a few years after.
a few years after. So that film's been out.
Was it 1973?
But what happened after that? What other famous case did we get after that one?
Obviously, you got your
30s Drive.
30s Drive happened.
You got
soon
your
after that.
30s drive nearly enough straight after that, which I don't believe that one anyway. But you got all this.
There's a lot of similar cases which
I
happened
think-
around the similar time. So obviously, everyone in the country, even people in America, would have known.
I think Exorcist
Like
started
Enfield.
off. I think the Exorcist film started it
Because
off.
I mean, think of the voice that she uses in that film.
sounds like that.
Well,
Talks like that.
so in a way, she was kind of possessed. Now going back to the original story, what I was talking about, do you think I was possibly possessed? So how can I prove something like that, or how could they prove something like that? It's a very similar line
Yeah,
of
good one.
stories, really.
Another good one there. Can't see the name. Jason Bottom. Body Rectory. Great case. Was he in that? We were in that.
That was Harry Price.
Harry Price.
Another one that I'm going to talk about, if I'm allowed.
Of course you can.
I'm not making it as long.
I like that Body Rectory one.
I like Baller Rectory.
Because he used all the equipment like bells on strings and stuff like
And
that.
thinking of Harry Price, there's another one that he went to, Isle of Man.
Yeah. Oh, I know what you
Jeff,
want to
the Talking Mongoose.
Have you heard that one?
No.
Look it up. It's weird.
Basically,
Okay.
there was a farmhouse in the middle of nowhere in Isle of Man
Yep.
who claimed they'd got a talking ghost in their house. right? And they're thinking, right, you're going to call us stupid here. This is we've seen it, and it's a mongoose, and he's living in the walls, and he's talking to them. So basically, they'd be sat there round the fireplace, and they'd see it come, and it'd go, yeah, right, and then it'd go again. It'd basically talk to them. So they'd be sat eating the tea, and it'd go, that smells nice.
And they made a little film of this. They made like a documentary on it.
They've made a
But
film.
do you think, right, now people's imagining that and talking mongoose, do you think that's got something to do with like...
Where's mongoose?
It's like a little bear thing.
Okay.
Like a little...
It's a mongoose.
He'll show you one. Do you think that's got something to do with like gases or IEMF?
That's a mongoose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So basically, they've got one of them in the wall.
Like a ferret.
Yeah.
They've got one of them in the walls going, yeah, right.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, could the land, because it was an old house, weren't it? Farmhouse. Could it have IEMF? And everyone, go on.
Yep.
Excuse me. With
That's
IEMF.
a picture of it sat on a fence.
Is that the one that said torture room?
Yeah. That's a picture. They reckon that's a picture of it.
Show that picture.
There's a drawing that somebody did there. I'm just trying to find. There's another one there. But no, it's a. Let me go. If I go on Google.
But don't you think it could be something like IMF or something like, or some gases that's
I
playing
don't know.
with your mind?
But like I say,
why would it be a mongoose?
It's the thing.
You know what I mean? Why would you come up with it's a talking mongoose rather than a talking rat
it's
or
a spirit
something like that?
animal to that person.
It's sort of. It could have possessed this
Mongoose.
That's the farm cottage.
That's a
colorized photo.
Oh my god!
And you see it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
it's not there anymore.
Yeah,
but no, that's the film about it. It's got Simon Pegg.
All right, I've seen it. Yeah,
let's go back and then show me.
I know what people think about these.
The house to show.
I think that's a book. So if you wanted to read,
show the mongoose.
Yeah. So this is what we're on about. So if you're ever interested, Google it, and you'll be able to.
You can actually watch. The film's quite good, actually.
The film it's a bit comedy.
It's a comedy. It's comedy. Yeah, they've made it a comedy, but how wouldn't you? We're talking mongoose. It's got to be a comedy, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, like I say, was he hallucinating? Was there got a picture on it?
That's another picture of it.
Did anybody actually hear the mongoose talk apart from them?
Harry Price did, apparently. Apparently, they had full-on conversations with it.
Yeah. You see,
I don't know exactly what was said, but
you see, we're going back to the Enfield. In the film, Conjuring, Ed and Lorraine was there for a week, where actually it only went for about an hour, didn't they?
In the Conjuring, Ed and Lorraine Warren are the focal point of it all. Like Maurice Grosse is barely even in it. Yet Maurice Grosse in real life was the main investigator.
They only turned up about an hour.
They were there about 2 hours. Ed and Lorraine
because
Warren
I don't think they could make any money out on it, what they thought.
Something like that, but yeah. So when you're watching Conjuring 2, it's not all historically accurate.
No.
Well, they got to dramatise their bit.
They've even made the house look scarier.
Yeah, they got to dramatise.
If anybody's got Apple TV, do watch it on Apple TV.
I'm sure it's still on there. It's got to be.
Very good. Have you done? I can talk about something.
Go on then.
Right, so now...
Thanks for coming, guys. See you later.
See you later.
No, you'll like this one.
Go on.
Annabelle the doll.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, you know something. You notice every time I start, Catherine, it's at Mickey. You take it now. I behave myself all this chat. Oh, yeah. Right. Come on. I want your input on this. So Annabelle the doll is doing a world tour now. So this doll is classed as the most famous haunted doll in the world because it Conjuring film again.
Is any comment?
I think it was a nurse, weren't it, that they got the doll first, didn't they? And they reckon it was possessed by a murderer or something, or a demon.
I don't know exactly, but
so this doll, I'm going to put this. So this doll, if you touch it, it's meant to kill you.
Yeah,
it curses you. It's the most haunted doll in the world, and they take it on a tour out of the country. It sets fire to buildings as well.
Right.
So, but they're going to take it on a world tour. But it's the most dangerous doll in the world, and they are charging for this pleasure $40.
$40
to queue oh, look at this doll.
That's not bad. I thought
Yeah,
you'd say
but
like 400.
listen at the words. It's the most dangerous doll in the world. It's the most haunted doll in the world. It can kill you. But under 10s go free.
Well,
you know what I mean? Can you see where I'm coming from?
Well, yeah.
Is it really? Or if it can kill people by looking into its face, you're going to take a 10-year-old kid for free?
It's like that Robert the doll, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Depends if they really want the
Key West.
If they can't cope with situations to look after a child.
Off you go. You know, you should charge you £40, and you take your kid who's under 10, going to go in free.
Can we get a doll?
And it's meant to be a doll that's can set fire to buildings. It's a doll that curses you. It's a doll that can kill you, but you're going to take a 10-year-old kid.
What we'll do, we'll
free.
get a doll from charity shop, and then we'll say, right, charge people come look at it. It's wanted.
What you got to do, Adrian, is empty that fridge and put it in there.
Hi, Roger.
With a sign on it saying "Do not touch." It's evil.
Yeah.
And then you'll get the crowd.
You'll get people believing it. Barbara says she don't. Barbara don't believe it.
No.
Would anybody pay? So it's going to be that £40 here. So would you pay £40 to see Annabelle?
No.
Would you pay £40?
You can see it online.
Yeah. It's a picture on Google. That's good enough to see.
Now, another question. With all the stories about people, even though I've seen them two, what do they call them, two Kobe and... Yeah, they've touched it.
Yeah.
They're still going. Would you touch it? Because if you touch it, we are these gloves that's actually soaked in holy water. Yes.
Right.
Soaked in holy water. It will curse you and you will die. Would you touch it?
They're just making money.
Yeah, but would you touch it?
No.
You won't touch it?
No. Won't waste my time.
No, but if they brought it and said you can pick it up, would you pick it up?
Yeah, waste holy water.
Yeah, it's all.
I don't know if I would. I'm being honest here. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would pick it up.
End of the day.
So you're saying you pick it up? If they came here, Ben, pick it up out of case, you'll go all right. Then I have no gloves on.
Yeah, cuddle with it.
See, Maureen won't do it either.
Yeah.
Or which will pay £40. I won't pay £40 to see it. But like I say, it's the same thing with the galleon. Nottingham. In the trip to Jerusalem. If anybody's been to Nottingham, you'll notice.
Maybe I would pay 40 if it was on tour with the Ghostly Mongo. I'd pay £40. Go now.
Jeff would talk. Is it still alive, old Jeff? That's probably been shot.
Give him a call.
You might want to chat with him on StreamYard.
Unless it's the guy on that picture.
You see, can remember when we were a good case. This is a good case. We went to I'm not going to name the museum. We went to an haunted museum. We paid to go in. Quite honestly, it was quite interesting. Yeah. And then we came to a case where haunted dolls were in. And it said, you can't touch this doll. It's a haunted doll. You get cursed if you touch it. It's a bad omen. And the door opened. Yeah. And I thought, well, if that's that bad.
Nice door open.
Yeah, somebody's good. Anyway, so I said to her assistant, your door's open on this. I should just pick the doll up and brushed it, just put it back on. And I thought, hold on a minute. It says, "Water, do not touch this doll."
Yeah.
But she came in and dusted it off. And doors, case with Annabelle, a wooden box with a sheet of glass would stop a demon. If there's such thing as demon, would it stop a demon? I don't think it would it?
No.
You know what I mean?
I think it will send people crazy because if they think, I'm possessed and all that rubbish, and they'll be classed as like insane.
Yeah.
But I don't believe half the stuff them Edinburgh and Warren did anyway.
No. He's come out, hasn't he? When you look into it, he's come out and money.
David Brent, into that.
Money.
Money.
It's meant to be. They're all meant to be frauds, aren't they? Yeah. If they apparently went to different cases. And when they couldn't make no money out of it, no books or anything like that, they just swept it. Like we can't do nothing. We're not interested. With the last country,
yeah, Roger. I've just mentioned that. Yeah, Robert the doll in Key West.
Yeah,
but he weren't listening.
Yes, was it? That were in the bed. That were in the tower, weren't it? It originally in a house, so that it used to turn, didn't it? He put it in like a chair in the window, and you should turn and watch people. That's in the museum where I see Osborne farting in front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he thought he got cursed, didn't he? What's Barbara put? Can't see Barbara's put a comment there as well.
She's put I've put too much energy into the doll. I won't touch it. Well, I mean, I suppose
I don't think I agree with Barbara. I don't, even though I don't believe it's. cursed. Like I don't, but I won't still touch it. I think it's just something that's in your head, isn't it? But I mean, there's few people touch it. Sam McCall touched Zach Baggins, and the owner, is it the son-in-law or something, who owns the museum, the Warren's Museum now?
Does he live in the
He's
museum?
touched it. He lives nearby. It's locked off.
Oh, so it's not living.
You can actually hire it out for ghost investigations. It's a real lot of money, but you can actually hire
Be
it
probably a
out.
waste of time.
Yeah,
That's fine. You can pay Paul.
right. So we've got loads of them. So
little treats.
Jan wouldn't pick it up. Did he? Hi, Denise.
Hello, Denise.
Read that one. What's that one? I
would ask permission from her first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that? Definitely would ask. Yeah, definitely would ask permission. It's a weird thing. It's like say we've had haunted dolls gathers. We've been, you just don't know, do you? This is the thing. I don't think anybody can prove that you can have an haunted doll spirit attached to that.
Yeah, I don't think it's open to public anymore now. Well, they both died now, aren't they? So there's
but he ran it out. The stepson or whoever he were, the son-in-law were hiring it out to. I mean, the only people that went were like Sam and Colby and Zach Baggett, these that can afford like probably $1,000 a night to actually investigate the place. Yeah. What's fault? Does people think that you can?
It's not them.
Get an
It's
object?
their production to pay for it.
What do you call it when you read an object? You put in your hand. Is it psychometry?
Psychometry.
Where you put, you can pick a watch up,
and you can get the feeling from
the
it.
feeling.
Yeah. It's just,
what's it called? No, it's called something. Psychometry. It is. You get a necklace and hold it, and you can
read it.
If you're a medium, you get the feelings.
Who owned it first?
Owned it from it. Like anything, you reckon it's
hold
anything.
it until you get.
Well, like you said before, you wear rings and bracelets.
What?
No, but you're going to get the energy. If somebody wore a ring all their life, the energy is going to be in that ring, isn't it?
I've always got an hat on, so.
Well, you're cap. You won't. A bit cap.
It'll be the hat. Everybody think, well, hang on a minute.
It's cap, baseball cap, air lacquer and whatever.
Spray.
That's air lacquer. It's called air lacquer.
What's that smell?
Air lacquer.
Paul's pants.
Yeah.
It's definitely my man.
You need to psychometry reading.
Oh, here we go.
You just have to look at them.
Denise, what's that? She's put
object reading.
Yes,
my
it's
great
Paul. Yes, it is Paul. Thank you, Jan. And what did she put, Denise? Object reading is great.
Never done it.
Coins.
Never done it.
Yeah, but like these coins you've got, you can do it with them.
Possibly.
People can do it. Yeah, people can. They can do it with coins. I've seen it done. But like I say, with mediumship, I think Barbara agree with me because Barbara's a medium. You've got to trust the person who's reading.
You do.
Yeah.
1,000%.
That's why we are looking for a medium for our group. Even though I've got Adrian, but
need somebody better.
We just need somebody who's a bit
better.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's trying
no,
to say...
not better. I mean, we need somebody who's you pick up odd things, but once somebody can go and
pick on more things.
No, I am. Yeah, no, you know what I mean. Though if we're getting nothing, we could perhaps say, "Well, I'm picking up something over there."
I'm probably like,
and you can move over there, and
you want somebody from like Harrods and like the TV version of a medium.
I say Aldi, Netto. Well,
no,
you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. What did you put? Yeah. Barbara agrees.
In Mexico,
Barbara agrees. What? Sorry,
totally blank.
I think I read it.
Have you heard of the Island of Dolls in Mexico? Yes,
I have.
I have, Roger.
No. Is it? No, I think I've got the ones that's mixed up. Is that the one on the islands?
Yes.
On Ireland.
Yes.
You go across on a little boat and it's island full of dolls. Yes. Josh. Exploring with Josh. No,
Josh.
Exploring with Josh went there and it freaked him out. He don't like dolls. And he said, you think dolls, but there's hundreds of them. But nobody knows why they're there. Nobody knows why these dolls are there. It's weird. It's full. We've still got to find that place. We couldn't find it. Doll place.
Doll.
Which is Woods. So, yeah.
I keep telling me to go and have a look, and we never go and have a look.
Well, we'll have to go in date, won't we? We'll have to go and look in date.
I went down a Rickety Lane in my car, and as I turned around the corner, there was actually a doll with a leash around it hanging from the window. And an abandoned house.
What was that?
That was about 20 years ago.
Oh,
okay.
I'm fucking excited.
So
What's it like this morning?
About 25 years.
Where's that?
I know, but you imagine it's pitch black and then your lights come over
Yeah.
and you just see this doll hanging with the loose on it.
We've been look up. I'm thinking trail presently fell trail with dolls and
In trees.
in
and
trees.
glitter
And,
and-
I've
I think
an
people think
idea
they're
where
funny.
it is because I know the way, so I might have to go back and see if it's still there.
It might not be there now. Probably knocked down.
It was an old
Yeah.
barn, so
It's like the clown thing, isn't it? People thought dressed up as clowns because it were like
Clans.
the in thing, isn't it?
Oh,
So
clowns.
right, has anybody got else to
Clowns.
talk about,
They're
or
clowns, aren't
was that it?
I think that's it.
No. Right, we'll be next live. Will be next week because it's Bank Holiday weekend. You're busy Sunday and Monday, aren't you? So and also we've got
I am.
pups to sort. We've got a lot of people coming to view the puppies at the moment, haven't we?
It's like revolving doors.
Yes, we've got cheers. We've got people coming to
Constant.
viewing the pups.
The puppies.
So we are quite busy. So we will be next week. And all that way. Another. Oh,
Weird sound that was.
so we will do a live investigation. Should we go for Tuesday for a live investigation?
Go on.
Is everybody happy with Tuesday?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yes.
That
So-
was your demon coming out.
Yeah, we will go live Tuesday night for a live investigation for it. We've got pre-record coming up as well next week. We might do, you know, tomorrow. We're not doing, do you fancy doing like something to like a little chat on something on like a pre-record? Think
No.
of something. No, you don't. It reminds me all. Right, what we got here? What's
we
that
can do
say?
whatever
My
you
son
want to
has
do.
finished school today.
I've seen on
3
Facebook,
weeks.
Denise.
Ooh.
I was telling my mum the other day, it was 10 years ago the other day I finished school. I left
Ooh.
school. 10 years ago.
What's this set bottom? What does Barbara say? I can't read that right.
Wish him the best, Denise.
Yeah, all the best.
Yes. That'll be right.
It's a big step. It's a
Big step.
change.
Big step into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, sure. Yeah, so we will be live next. We'll say we go live Tuesday.
Yep.
If we can get a pre-record done, we'll do a pre-record. But I don't know yet. It looks.
How do you think of your new toy?
The new bit of equipment we've got.
I've got to give it time, haven't you? I think.
We've got to get it tied. Not done nothing yet,
No.
which is good. That means you don't go off randomly.
Yeah.
So I'm impressed with that.
But it's a good plug.
I think the test we need is putting
Where
it
did you get them from?
in this corner here. You can get some. Well, this is from Pro Paratech, but that new one, the nanopod is not actually out yet. So we're very
Okay.
lucky. We're very lucky.
Exclusive.
We're very lucky to have that. We've got the only one
Sound.
at the moment, but they will be going on sale. But it's got plenty of stuff on. It's on eBay, so it's Pro Paratech. It's on eBay. I spoke to a gentleman, he's lovely, and his prices are really low. It competes with every. He is really, really low.
Affordable.
Really affordable prices, and
Cheap.
like I say, the planchette. That planchette was from the planchette was from there, and that's been brilliant up to yet. So yeah, planchette there, whatever.
Pancetta.
But the test for that,
Planchette.
I want to put in that corner.
Yeah.
Because that's where everybody's REM pod goes off.
Yeah.
But I reckon that is because of the power outside the window for
Possibly,
Christmas tree
yeah.
lights.
Possibly.
So if it don't go off with that, I do rate it quite good.
Okay.
Because it has got a big field on it. We're on our own one. You've got to
It needs-
literally touch it for it to go off.
It needs to come here, doesn't it?
This hasn't, yeah. I
It's
reckon
come
it's got to come here for a test.
Yeah. This is your grounding test, so you can do
Yeah.
anything you want to.
So, guys, thank you. That took me out. Thank you very much for watching. We really do appreciate it. Have a good bank holiday, even though it's meant to rain.
Oh.
Have a good bank holiday and stay safe. And we will see you on Tuesday, hopefully weather permitting, for a live investigation on here, guys. So thanks a lot, guys. And we will see you all later.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.